What's up, guys? This is James Baldwin TV. Yokozo. No, I'm just joking. I love Kana-chan. Hey, Yokozo. Welcome to Trill Talk Solo Dolo Mode. This is your boy Draven. I'm by myself. I can do this shit all by myself. Yeah, of course. Anyways, welcome to the show. We're gonna put some graphics up where you can see my name and my social media, where you can like and follow, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff. Like, hit the bell. Please do that right now. I really need you to hit that like. I'm gonna wait. All right, welcome back. Did I lose you? Hello? Okay. Anyways, everyone's doing their thing right now. This is the BC times. I'm gonna say the Steve Carino is going on. I did take that from Ollie Davis from Wrestle Talk. He believes that if he says that, he won't get monetized. I like the sound of that, so I'm gonna push that along, and everyone like and subscribe, support Wrestle Talk and indie wrestling. So watch out, Steve Carino, BC. But let's just go ahead and hop into the show. It is me by myself, and I really don't have to introduce anybody. If you've been here before, you already know what's up. We haven't been here in a while because the usual stuff. I do a lot of things. Whatever. Who cares? You don't care. But you're back. Here's another video. The first topic today is going to be sports. Is always the first topic. I usually like to pass it off to my boy Matt, Triple T Matt, with the sports, but he's an essential employee right now, so it's popping like, you know, get the boys back in the studio, the proper studio. I know for one thing, if he was here, he would be talking about Tom Brady being signed to the Bucks because he is a Buccaneers fan. Yes, we live in Houston, Texas, but he's from the Tampa area. Not necessarily from Tampa, but that's the team. He's from Florida, and that's the team he roots for because it's close enough. So, shout out to Matt. Congratulations on getting Tom Brady. I'm not even going to rib you or anything like that because right now the Texans are really, you know what I mean? I already been saying that if you watch our show. Until they get rid of Bill O'Brien, we're not going to have a happy life around here. So, anything else besides sports, like, it's not happening. And the last time you saw me, it was happening. So, you know, the only reason why I'm talking about this now is because you haven't seen me. If you want to know my opinion is, hey, it happens. No, seriously, like, I'm kind of disappointed in myself. But, you know, it's it makes sense. So, I mean, if you like video games, it's really not an issue. And, you know, we play games here. We love tournaments. We love EVO. We love esports. It's a perfect time for you guys to go on Twitch, find your favorite esports person, really support them. These guys apparently are essential now, too, because in times of pandemics, esports still lives. Shout out Fight Sessions. All right. That's pretty much going to be it for sports. We really don't have too much to dabble in. I'm kind of disappointed on the things that's going on with all the teams in Houston before this shutdown happened. I'm really interested to see how things are going to turn out once, if we get back to normalcy. See if we're going to finish out the seasons, like how soon. We don't know how long it's going to be, so we'll check back on the sports. If not, you can just go and watch some of these independent wrestling shows that are coming up. That wrestling sports, so, you know, wrestling's still popping off. So let me just talk a little bit about wrestling. That's might as well be the wrestling section as well, because these guys are still going out there putting their bodies on the line, flying these planes. Who knows what's going on? WrestleMania's been canceled this weekend. I mean, the major events in itself where everyone's actually there is going to be canceled. So they're gonna have like an enclosed situation that they've done inside of their performance center that they pre-taped, where they're actually limiting people and they're doing social distancing. So the first WrestleMania is not gonna be live. It's not gonna have a crowd. It's gonna be fairly interesting. If you've been watching wrestling, if you're into wrestling, you already know what's been going on. It's just a really weird time right now, and I'm not even going to down anybody in that industry or anybody that's actually going out and flying and still trying to perform. and do everything from AEW to New Japan. If you're still out there doing your thing, hey, shout out to them. I mean, I'm excited. Matt Hardy's in AEW, period. I'm loving what Brody Lee's doing right now. Brody Lee's looking pretty awesome right now. The indies are hurting right now. We need to do, if you have a favorite indie wrestler, please support them in any way. Look them up and see what they can need and how you can support them, because everyone needs a little help, including us independent contractors over here. So check out Wrestle Talk. Those guys are going to be doing a live stream this weekend where it's going to be basically, let me check my fancy notes here. It's just a piece of paper. Indie Mania. Not WrestleMania. WrestleMania is still happening, but there's also going to be an Indie Wrestling Mania. It's going to be a Wrestle Talk Showcase, Indie Mania. 2-night event. They're going to be streaming all their super chats. They're going to have like a place where you can donate. All of it's going to go to all the indie promotions that are putting on matches to help try to keep the indies afloat. Indies is basically is all powered by the people. It's 100% people power. So if not doing any shows, you're not getting any revenue. The independent wrestlers are really in the dumps. They're basically like servers. You know, I work in the restaurant industry for over 10 years, and I know all the servers are hurting right now because, I mean, if there's no butts in the restaurants, then you know how you pay the bills. And most of those people live paycheck to paycheck, and I like to say, you know, independent wrestling would be in that same boat, because I mean, you live from event to event. You're not booking any events, you're not getting any money. So, you know, it's gonna be tough for everybody. If you can give anything, it's fine. If you can't, you know, support them by watching, sharing, and doing what I'm doing, spreading the word. So, support Wrestle Talk, support indie wrestling, and support everybody out there. I mean, even the big leagues are hurting right now. So support all your favorite people out there, and let's just help each other out in these hard times. So that's gonna be it for sports. We're gonna move on to the next topic. Trying to get something a little bit more happy going on. All right, let's see what else I got on my notes. I actually took a bunch of notes just to kind of jot down this usual stuff that we talk about, stuff I wanted to go over. I mean, we usually have different sections. We usually do gaming, wrestling, movies, TV. You know, we kind of put anime and TV and anime and TV and movies in the same one. It's like an entertainment genre. We do food and music. So I'm gonna stick to those things. But since it is just me, it can be a little bit more loose format. I'll have some graphics come up. Maybe if my editor feels like doing it, or if not, we can be more straightforward this time. This is something new, so let's just enjoy this ride together. I just have a question. What are you guys into right now? You know, what's really going on these days? Everyone's inside the house. I know everyone's seen Tiger King. That's really funny. Blah blah blah. You know, that's a really good meme. Throw some funny picture up or something right here, whatever. But what else we got going on besides the Tiger King, guys? Like, you know what I mean? That's only like 7-8 episodes. I need to know something else. I really like for you guys to put in the comment section stuff that maybe I should watch and I can come talk about with you guys. Or maybe you just think that, you know, maybe it's an old anime, maybe an old movie. Throw some suggestions out there. What is everybody's watching these days while their Netflix is asking them, are they done watching? You know what I mean? Tell Netflix, leave us alone, all right? It's another 30 days of this crap. I know I've been watching a lot of YouTube myself. All the shows and stuff I'm gonna talk about, I'm gonna put a link up. So Kana-chan TV is one of my favorite shows. It's all about Asuka. She's a wrestler from Japan. She wrestles for WWE, but it's her day-to-day life, kind of like things that she likes to do in her day-to-day life. It's actually quite funny. The editing is funny. The music is great. Her dancing is great. It's just a great watch. It's fun, and it always cheers me up no matter what, because it's just great to see her try to make her little noodles in her hot pots or burn herself or something. So check out some of that Kana-chan TV. For my wrestling info, whatever you like, my wrestling fix, you like to call it. I love to watch Wrestle Talk. You know, I always talk about these guys on there. Luke, Ollie, Chopper, what's that new guy's name? Adam Blumpier? Look, support Wrestle Talk. Or get wrestled over. I don't know. I was trying to come up with something on the fly. Black Nerd Comedy. He hasn't really posted anything recently. I would love to have some of that going on. But, you know, he usually does reviews on toys and movies and TV shows. But, you know, he really can't really go to movies right now. And I was just hoping that maybe he's seen some shows and he can talk about them. Maybe he's not really into that. I just say to him, I know a lot of people be in his comment section saying ridiculous things. I tell him, probably doesn't need this advice, but how about you just care about the people that like you? Forget those jerks. Yeah, man, I don't want you to get all. I see you be biting back at those little jerks, man. You know what I mean? There's always gonna be haters. They just want to have fun. That's how they have fun, because they're bored. Okay, you know what I mean? Let's just make the videos for the people that like you. I'm just saying. Maybe you're just super busy because you're a Power Ranger now. I inspired to be a Power Ranger one day. Like the Armadillo Power Ranger or something like that. Or like a crazy cool, like sand color or some cool, whatever. Anyways, man, if you haven't seen Cooking with Babish, you're crazy. Cooking with Babish and that new Captain Hook pie, I'm going to try that. I'm going to try making that. Love Peter Pan imaginary pie. I also watch Worth It. 90% of the things I try to eat on my vacations is off of Worth It video. So shout out to those guys for finding great things for me to munch on when I travel. Kana-chan TV. I watch 1000. I watch Slew. Those are my little art videos. I like to check out those guys. Really inspire me. Keep me pushing. I kind of look up to those guys. I wish I can get some really good editing skills like Slew. That guy's killer on the editing. 1000 has the best advice. Other than that, off the top of my dome, I can't think of anybody besides Dama's Lives News. You know what I mean? Keeping me, informed about, Anyway, so that's what I'm really watching on YouTube right now. That's what's entertaining me. If I do find a little time to slip away, that's the shows I'm watching. Oh, anything with Maddie Matheson too, bro. Anything, you know what I mean? Anything with Maddie Matheson. Bro, I'm all about that life. Alright? So that's what I'm really getting into while I have so much free time. I'm not sketching or doing something for the family in this BC lifestyle. I was just talking about the shows that I really get into on YouTube that really keep me going right now. Let's get into the food topic. Graphics, food, graphics, food. Anyway, snacks, snack attack. Bitching with Babish is something really cool right now, guys. I don't know if he usually likes to do recipes from shows, like maybe something a character would make, and you'd be like, man, I really wish I knew how Naruto's ramen would taste, and he would make it or something. If you see this video, Binging with Babish, I do have something I've always wanted to taste. If you can somehow make it happen, because you'd be making some crazy stuff. The gummy berry juice from Disney's Gummy Bears. The ones where they bounce and jump and up and down and everywhere. These are the gummy bears, okay? So they drink this gummy berry juice and it hypes them up. So I don't know if it's some type of... I'm thinking it's like almost like a gummy bear, but it's a drink. It's like a mix between gummy bears and a drink and a Monster Energy drink. So if you can make something like that happen, please can you binge with Babish on that topic? Thank you. Besides binging with Babish, I've tried making that new TikTok trendy coffee. Let me pronounce this right. Dalgona coffee. That's just whipped coffee. All right, whipped coffee's been around for a long time, but TikTok really for whatever reason. I guess because people dance, or I don't know if it's the quick cuts that really people are into. But people have TikTok this whipped coffee into fandom, and it's the hype viral coffee right now. It only took 3 ingredients, so I decided to participate. It's household ingredients that everyone can get, or or anybody should have. It's instant coffee, water, and sugar. I actually made a completely different video of me making this, like my first ever food video. So shout out to my editor, and shout out to Matty Matheson and people like him that inspired me to try to make my own cooking situation. I love cooking and I love tasting food, and I want to make videos about cooking and not just eating all the time. I love snacking. I want to see if I can do the same thing with matcha powder. It's an instant. I'm thinking the instant coffee is really what makes the whole thing go. And matcha powder, instant coffee, blah blah blah. We'll see if it works. Someone's probably already done it before, but it's just something that I really wanted to do because I really like matcha and green tea things. So I'm gonna make a couple videos and see. That'll probably be my next food making videos. And I actually want to make a couple more food videos. I have another recipe for those beautiful strawberries that I got to try in Japan. I could probably throw up a picture or a video of it. I'm gonna try and pronounce that for you guys right now. I apologize if I mangle it. Tang hula. It's basically like candy coated fruit. I'll probably put that up. It's like candy coated fruit. They're like, someone's yelling through their phone, like, "Are you kidding me?" Yeah, right. So I'm gonna go ahead and try. I want to make that a video as well. So I'm gonna get around to making one of those beautiful strawberries or oranges that I've seen people try. I want to do the grapes too as well, and got some freaky ideas too. So we'll see what we can do with some pecans. When it comes to food, there's no sit-down situations. Everything's to go. If you know any bomb, like to-go specials that's going on, please inform us so we can make a video and let everybody know. If you want us to shout out your restaurant or inform people that you guys are still popping off in that to-go area, please send me information and I can list all the beautiful restaurants people should be trying or ordering to go, so we can try to keep all these boys in business. So please support the small businesses, because I know they probably need it a little bit more than the big ones. I'm not saying not support those guys. I'm just saying that small business is really hurting right now. So support your local barbecue joint or rib joint or donut shack or whatever you want to do. Support local right now. We all need it. So that's gonna be it for the food. Another YouTube channel that I watch is definitely Comics Explain. I would like to say that I'm a member of the Rob Corps. I haven't got any merch or signed up yet, but I'm an advocate of Comics Explained, and I think you guys should check him out. He's really good at explaining what's really going on. He has some great insight. I love to bounce my own ideas off of him without him knowing, obviously. But I really like some of the things he's getting to with some of these up-to-date comics, man. Because right now, I don't know if you guys are into Marvel, but X-Men is popping off. So is DC. There's even rumored that it might be a crossover between the two. Something that's probably greatly needed, because everyone's hurting so bad. It probably help save the comic industry. Who knows what's going on with the comic industry right now? Disney's hurting and stuff. So check out Comics Explained as well. This next topic is going to be about music. The big story to me right now would be Lil Uzi Vert killing the game. He actually had all of his tracks chart, and he had three in the top 10 at the same time. Get on that Eternal Take. What's up? Something I've been waiting for. I was really excited. I probably talked about it a bunch of times in the other videos, but it's something I was looking forward to, and I'm glad it's here. I can't wait to get out of the house, and hopefully he'll do a tour when he gets out, and everybody we can go rage pretty hard. And shit, man, this next Astroworld, like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna go super lit. Who knows what's gonna happen once we get out of these houses. But check out the internal take. I heard that little baby was fire, of course. Gun is hot right now. This just in, I heard Takeshi 6ix9ine is out of jail or getting out today as of right now during this recording. That 6ix9ine is getting out of jail. Can't believe that's actually happening because of, you know,
it's Corona time. Hey, it's Corona time right now.
But pretty much that's it for the music. You know, everyone's at home and they got a lot of free time, so you know what perfect time to drop your music. If you got music, drop it. If you want me to talk about your music, let me know. I can put some links up and we can maybe jam your music on here, like go on live and play some stuff and sample some stuff and see what people think about your music. I'm always willing to support local or the little man in general, because I am the little man, the big little man. Like Shaq, you know, the big little man. Shut up, Chuck. That's gonna be it for music, so I'm gonna wrap this up and really get to the nitty gritty of why I'm making this video. But as of right now, in the anime world, something that I know a lot of people are into, but My Hero is going crazy. In the manga and in the actual show itself. They just announced the new top 10 heroes list. Yes Endeavor's #1. Hawks has made #2. And what's up with this bunny superhero? Whoa, what's going on with her? Right? So I'm excited for that. Demon Slayer, can you come back already? I have seen some clips of they're working on a game. I don't know if it's what type of game this is gonna be. There's very little to them. I mean, they basically kind of show what you're working with. It's a very short teaser. It's not even like a trailer. It's a teaser. It's like just some of the framework and some of the emotions of the characters, but it still look very beautiful. So, I mean, it's Demon Slayer, so why not get hyped, right? So, you know, besides those two things, I'm gonna try the last thing on my piece of paper. Let's just go do a quick rundown. Ninjala on the Switch. Looks like it was made by the Splatoon people, so you know I'm into that. I'm a very big Splatoon player. It's a 4-player game where you're fighting with Ninja Bubblegum. Looks like it's built off the Splatoon engine, which whatever one it is very vibrant, has the outside world. It just looks very Splatoonish. So I mean, I'm definitely gonna give that a chance. I'm really not into playing games just because everyone's telling me to play games. I play games that I want to play, and I definitely want to play that. Right. Besides that, man, that's all I have really to say. I don't really have my boys with me. I don't know what's in anybody's opinion. I just need you guys to respond so I can respond to y'all. But if not, I'm gonna come back every day and let you guys know what I'm watching, what songs I'm jamming to use. And I wanted to just show you guys. I don't know if you guys can see these people in the back, but we do have plushies now. That's right, beautiful plushies. Lucky Larry, Nicky Nimbus, yeah. All right, guys. So this is the channel SpaceCityCloud. A lot of people know me as Draven. It's a nickname I picked up a long time ago. I am an artist out of Houston, Texas. SpaceCityCloud is something I created in 2002. I graduated and was just looking for a job. I stumbled upon working at Sanrio. That's right. I worked at Sanrio. I figured if I went to the mall and I applied at every store in the mall, that one would call me back. And the first people to call me back was Hello Kitty, the Sanrio store. And I took that job because they needed a guy that can, you know, move the shipment and do the warehouse, you know, move the boxes, you know, guys, you know, heavy stuff. So, you know, they didn't have a guy, and I told them, like, hey, you know, by law, you got to have one guy work here. She laughed and said, not really. And thought it was a great line. And she's like, can you pick up boxes? I was like, yeah. So she hired me the next day. Ever since then, I've been inspired by little things like that. The fashion world. I'm really into shoes. I'm into games. Just speaks to me. It's a little. I don't even like to call it a brand. I like to say it's just a collective. It's a little symbol. The cloud is actually the physical representation of an idea. Because in cartoons, when a person has an idea or thinks to himself, it's represented in a bubble format. Bloop. Bloop. Now, my guy is the collection of multiple ideas into one. So I have a lot of friends that inspire me. I have a lot of things that inspire me. And this is just a manifestation of all of that. And with the power of my strong imagination, boom, my ideas have life. So that's really how I came up with the symbol for all my ideas and endeavors that I plan on doing. I really want to have my own art studio. I want to have my own stationery. I have clothes and shirts already. I have stickers, and I have a big dream. That's when you guys come into play. I'm really making this video for my Patreon, and I really want to see where I can go with this. I've done a lot of stuff on my own. I recently come to find out you can only go so far on your own. I want to do a whole lot more. I want to help a lot more people with my artwork. I have a big vision for it. I was hoping to have an art studio one day where I can teach kids like a non-profit art studio or art school where people can come and take art classes for free. They can see our artwork, and maybe I can put my work out there and put other artists out there. But I have a big vision. But right now I'm starting small with doing my character in a number of ways. So as of right now, if you go to SpaceCityCloud.com, we have a couple of things up there you can see. You're gonna be able to see me. You're gonna be able to see my artwork. You're gonna be able to buy Nick the Nimbus. That is our signature character. He is our logo in cartoon form. I want to have a monthly comic book for him. I want to have monthly shirts that we come out with on the tiers list for our Patreon. I want to start off something small, like if you can maybe donate $1 every month, you can get a different Nicky Nimbus sticker in a different format. I've already drawn him in at least 50 different fashions, and I want to be able to produce all of my characters and all of my apparel and my canvas pieces. I'm heading into spray paints, and I just really would like to have a show every year, and I want to be able to produce things on a monthly basis for you guys. So hopefully if you can check the Patreon out, you can see the tier list and see the things that we offer. And if you have any suggestions or tweaks that you think we can make, I would love to take those, because I'm really here for you guys, and hopefully you guys are here for me, and we can really make Space City Cloud grow. Space City Cloud comes from the fact that we live in Houston, Texas. It originally was called Cloud in 2002, but eventually, the actual cloud, Microsoft Cloud, came out and really kind of stole my thunder. So I just honed in on what speaks of me at the time, and that's really where I came from, Houston, and Houston's known as the Space City. So I like to do the SC, the kind of a homage to where we're from, but Cloud's the main factor, because this is going to be actually a collective of everybody. I'm going to put things out there. I'm going to have surveys. I want you guys I really want to have the input. I want to create characters, and I want to take suggestions. If you don't like the way he looks, if you think a color should come out differently, if maybe you think we should do something, if you have a suggestion for something we should try, we can work these things out. It's just something that I really want to do. I feel like, when you put a lot of minds together, it's better than one. They said 2 heads are better than one. Why not put all these beautiful imagination clouds into one spot and have it under one roof? So let Nick be the representation of everyone joining together, creating together, walking together for this one path. Imagine Sanrio meets Vapor Supreme or something. So hopefully I can inform you guys constantly. I want to be able to let you guys see this ride. So that's really what we got going on for right now. So I'm going to show you some of the work that I've been working on. I'm going to show you some of the characters, some of the different faces, the rough sketches, and, you know, we can go from there, you know, releasing one every month. In the $1 range, I want to be able to release a sticker every month for you. The $25 range, I want to be able to do a shirt. The $35 mark, I want to be able to do a more complex, multicolored shirt for you guys. And anybody that donates $50 to $100, I want to be able to right off the back send out one of these plushes to you. So anybody that donates in the $50 or $100 mark will get a specialty plush for that month. $50 will always be Nick. $100 will be the specialty plush of the month. So that's what I'm going to be working with for right now. Things are subject to change because, you know, just like, you know, things are going on in the world. You never know what's happening. So let's just work together. Thank you. Thank you for even giving me the time. If you've made it to the end of this video. I wanna thank everybody that's even thought about helping or it's not gonna help me. Spread the word, let everybody know. Please like and subscribe, you know, all that good stuff. So thank you again. I really wanna show you my appreciation. So this is from me to you. Peace. Leave some comments, like us, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, tell your friends, pass it along, let them know. Like from now on, Cloud is life.